So then Chicago Bulls, my squad.
Yeah, they was busy in this offseason too.
Man, finally. Bro, where have the Chicago Bulls been in the offseason for the past whatever? Like
what year did Jordan retire?
Man,
so what move are you most excited about
Lonzo.
the big one?
Man,
Lonzo.
He's gonna go to the East, play in Chicago. He's gonna have that want to work hard, which every player should do. So this last month, I feel like they're gonna be in the gym. They're like the sleeper squad in the East. DeMar DeRozan,
another one.
That's huge. Max with Levine is still in the building. I mean, Kobe White.
I'm big on Zach LaVine. I think he's underrated as a player, and real talk should be he's a superstar.
I would go on camera and say that he is a superstar as well. So I'm excited for the season. I mean, that's not to say that they're going to beat, any team in the finals, but it's good to see that Chicago is actually attempting. That's why I got on the Chicago Bulls hat tonight, because I'm actually going to wear it forward and be proud of the Bulls and what we're doing.
Here's my only criticism on the Bulls is you make a big splash in free agency because you want to be relevant.
Right.
And sometimes maybe some of these players are available because nobody else wants them at those prices that you're willing to pay for them. We got the money over here.
That's what you Laker people think.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
that's what everybody in Laker town feels. Just solve it with money.
It's kind of like this. Don't you know this? Don't you know this? On the defensive side of the floor, if somebody's open and they keep getting open from three, why is that?
Because they can't shoot.
We giving it to you. So maybe some of these free agents that the Bulls are getting, nobody else wants them at those prices, at least.
Marketing. I
think they reached.
They had some money open.
I think the Lonzo Ball is one of those guys that's like, he reminds me of this, and you might not be with me on this football reference, but he's like Johnny Manziel. It's like, you really think that he might have some magic.
Wow. And
you want to keep forcing it.
Johnny Manziel reference.
He's on his third team. Let's keep things in perspective right now. He is on his third team, and a lot of times when you're a young guy and you got a lot of potential, teams keep giving you chances. You're gonna go to the next team and next team because everybody thinks that you still might have magic in there somewhere, right? Because I've seen it before. It's got to be,
like who he is today, right? With what his game has showed up to this point, right?
And no disrespect, because he balled out last year.
It's too late now. You gave him a Johnny Manziel reference, so no, don't backtrack on me
now.
Johnny
Manziel not a stud in college.
Think about it. He went to the Lakers where there was just too much. Like, he was hyped up a little bit too much.
That's my point.
He should have been like
every opportunity. They gonna give you the keys. You gonna crash the whip. They gonna give you the keys again. You gonna crash that. You gonna get a DUI. They gonna give you the keys again.
But missed opportunity doesn't mean that he doesn't have what it takes to be like successful on this level.
Oh yeah,
he has everything. I think he'll have longevity in the league. I don't know if the Bulls are going to be where he's going to be at for long term, because I believe he might get there, create a spark with the players that he has around him.
I feel like
I don't even think his little brother's better than him.
You don't think so?
I don't. I think his little brother is just like is able to get into the league.
No, his little brother is shown that he does have that magic that everybody wants Lonzo to show.
Man,
that's the difference.
It's easier for you to make a fancy pass when nobody's looking than make a fancy pass when everybody's looking. There was nobody watching him at first. All eyes were on Lonzo when he came. It was like, man, everybody was checking out. They don't even like the Lakers. They're just seeing what this kid, his dad told him that he could do. And then he's trying to do it on the biggest stage in a rebuilding type of atmosphere and expected to Pop slow down a little bit too much. But let me say this. But it's easy. It's easy to perform in the basement than it is on the big stage. And Baby Brother is performing in a basement. Ain't nobody. How many people? What kind of record? What kind of numbers does Charlotte Arena hold?
But what do you?
Is it bigger than the high school that we coach at? You feel what I'm saying?
But
he's throwing these passes.
But you got to.
Cass is like, I'm just seeing on ESPN.
You know how bad the Lakers were in the basement when Lonzo was there. The Lakers were in the basement.
The Lakers are never in the basement.
Dude, you know how Laker fans are.
No. Loyal.
If he was
Laker fans
good, I'm not saying he was trash, but if he was good enough, you would have had people with tattoos of him on their arm. If he was decent. If he was decent.
Their arm was filled up because Kobe.
Here's another perspective you look at. If you're a team and you're trying to build for the future, and you have Zion Williamson on your team, and you have Lonzo Ball on your team. That's it. Why would you not keep Lonzo then?
Because Lonzo's better than that squad. You don't think Zion wants out of that squad? The Pelicans. You want to talk about now? You're not even playing in the basement, homie. You playing in a park.
But they're on a rebuild. They got players that they feel like are future all-time greats.
I feel about
and if
this,
they don't bring him to be a part of it, that should tell you something.
Man, this is making me feel like when you're talking about playing for the Pelicans, it's like when Joakim Noah would play in Cleveland. He was like, it's Cleveland. Like,
yeah, of course.
It's Cleveland. Like, they're the Pelicans. Like, the Pelicans. Like, Pelicans.